it's Shelly McCain. I hope you're having a great day. Today was an unexpected day off for me, so I got to take the twins to get donuts and go see Daddy at work, and now I get to play with makeup. So if they interrupt, they're eating lunch and watching TV, so it's my life, so they may just be in here. I ordered some new e.l.f. products. I was actually waiting for a long time for this Poreless Putty Primer to come in. So it emailed me when it was back in stock, and I ordered that and some couple other things that were really highly recommended. The one thing that I ordered a second time because I love it so much that I shared with you already is this e.l.f. lip gloss. It's the Champagne Glam. It looks amazing on. It's just very glossy and it's not sticky and I love it. So I'm going to use that actually today. But today we're going to do like a smoky eye. So let's get started. I'm actually going to start with my eyes today. And I have music playing in the background. It seemed like last video when I was doing like talking or putting on lipstick or whatever and it was super quiet, it was kind of awkward. And I was like, oh, okay. So first thing we're going to start with is tape. That's right. And my kids use tape all the time. They just like to basically cut paper all over the place and then tape it back together. Whatever. Do your kids do that? So I had to go down to the Christmas box and get a new thing of tape. Okay, this tape we're actually going to use to kind of make a very straight line here. That's kind of give us that blown out. And I'm not putting on my face makeup first because of that. I'm going to do my eyes first, so then if I make a mess or whatever, I can just wipe it right off. So you're going to take 2 pieces of tape. That might be a little too long. And I'm actually going to put it on the back of my hand because I do not want to stick this straight on my face and peel it off. That's maybe a way to exfoliate, but probably not recommended. So I'm going to take 2 pieces of tape. You can always, a way that I've done this before when I've actually put my face makeup on first was put my face makeup on and then I've taken kind of like, I don't have a shape brush here, but kind of like taken a brush with heavy setting powder and kind of patted it kind of in that shape, and then you can put it on and then just brush that off in. But if this is the way that I first learned, so I'm going to show you that trick. So I've kind of got this tape on here and kind of pulled it off so it's not so sticky, but it's also going to give us that sharp line. And they're not going to be perfect. They're not going to be completely even. They're going to be not identical twins. Do you know that I still have people asking me all the time, my twins are identical? And I'm like, yes, except for one has a penis and one has a vagina. But otherwise, they're identical. I don't know. Okay, guys, so I'm going to actually pull my little mirror up here and put this right on. And I'm not going to put it right on this line. I'm flipping you off. I'm so sorry. Sorry. I'm actually not going to put it right here under this because I kind of want my eyeshadow up here to like connect. So I'm going to put it like right below it. We're being serenaded by Elton John. Right about there. You can see I kind of left it open down there a little bit. And I'm just gently patting it, not like trying to get it to stick, but just more so up here than anywhere. Like down here, I'll just even leave it loose. There. And now the other eye, make sure that's not so tacky. And you kind of want to make them kind of even, but like I said, they're not going to be perfect, y'all. I've done this 100 times and they're never perfect. So just go with it. Nobody's like really going to be like, they're not perfect. If they are, they need to, they need to find another hobby. Sorry, you guys have got the mirror, but I'm trying to make sure these are kind of even. Because sometimes you take it off and then you're like, oh, it's not even at all. But you know what you do when you do that? You blend it out. And then it looks smoky, which is what we're doing today. Okay, I think I've got these on. Pretty close. Looks crazy in the mirror. Or in my camera. It doesn't look anything like my mirror. My mirror looks okay. It does. Okay, so I'm going to prime my eyelids, and I'm going to prime them with, my throat is so dry today. Went outside with the kids, and it's just like gloomy. So I've got my Starbucks. What's your favorite Starbucks? In the summertime, I think it's strawberry. Yeah, strawberry or acai with coconut milk. So good for summertime. So I'm going to try this e.l.f. Flawless Concealer that I picked up. I'm going to try this just for a primer, and this is in Fair Beige. I'm just going to pat this on my eyes. Ooh, I like that little applicator. I need my mirror today because I'm going to be doing my eyes, so I got to be up close. So I'm just going to dab this just a little bit on both eyes. And I'm going to use this wonderful beauty blender that God gave me. It's called my finger. And I'm just going to tap that in just to kind of cancel out any of those veins or discoloration. I'm going to pat it all over the lid. I lost my little clicker for stop and start, so I would not bore you guys so much with like blending this in. I'd be like, all right, skip it or edit that, but I think somebody took it and now it's missing. I'm not blaming anybody, twins. So I'm just going to pat that in, and it kind of just gives us an even base to work with. Okay, oh, I need to get out my trusty washcloth here to wipe off my fingers. Okay, now I'm going to set that with just a neutral eyeshadow. I'm using this little Z palette of mine. Every color that's from here, every eyeshadow that's in here is from Makeup Geek. This one is Peach Smoothie. And I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush. You can take any that you have, and I'm just gonna set that. Oop, I need to put that back in there. Okay, we're just gonna set this. Just brush a little and then pat it in. The point of the smoky eye is going to be more like a grungy smoky eye. We're not trying to look completely editorial or anything. We're just trying to make it look blown out and grungy and not flawless. There's nothing about me that's flawless. There's nothing about you that's flawless. So we're going to go with it. Okay, friends, I'm going to pick up, do you want to know the colors of this? This is also Makeup Geek, and it's Creme Brulee. And I'm also going to use Cocoa Bear, which I think was like one of her like, I'm not going to use that one. I'm just going to use those three. Peach Smoothie, Cocoa Bear, and Creme Brulee. Those are the only ones I'm going to use. And then I'm going to go in with black at the end. Okay, so I'm going to go into the crease here. I'm going to tap that off. I need to open this and put it somewhere. I've got my whole entire setup in front of me. Making YouTube videos is not as easy as it looks, people. You think, oh, you just sit down in front of your makeup and do it. No, you need to lay out what you're going to use so it doesn't take 45 minutes. And as I look at the clock, okay, we're keeping this on the outer edge, okay? I'm going to tap it. And this is just the lighter color. This is Creme Brulee. And I can't talk. Oh, my Lord. I can't edit out my mistakes of talking, so bear with me. Pat that. You can hear the twins out there talking, but as long as I'm not burning down the house, we're okay. This inner corner, bare. I don't even want to put anything in there. We're just going to try to make this look a little bit cat eye. And you see, since I have a hooded lid, I am bringing it up just a little bit above that. Okay. I'm just increasing the color. I'm just doing the same color, just keep going in, buffing it around. You can make circular motions out here. And whatever, you know, is going to connect under there, it'll just come right down through there since I didn't put that right on my lower lash line. Same color, just building it up. Tonight is girls' night. We're getting together with some of my tribe, and some are getting tattoos, and we're just going to have a few drinks and just chit chat and hang out. Okay, I'm going to go in with a smaller brush. Yes, that's the one I want. Actually, I don't want that one because that one's a little too stiff. If you get a really stiff brush that's got a point on it, though, it's going to pack things on. If you get more like this, that's more fluffy. This is the Morphe M330. Fluffier brushes just kind of blend. So I'm going to go into that Cocoa Bear. I'm going to pile that on, tap it off, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to pat. So once I get it patted, then I'm just going to do circular motions to blend that out. And I'm kind of almost following my lash line, if you can tell, like I'm kind of bringing it here and kind of smoking it out. Smoky eye. See what I did there? I didn't mean to. Don't you just love Prince? Jamie and I saw Prince in concert. Oh my gosh, I think it was, were we married? I don't even know if we were married yet. Jamie and I were married in 1999 though. Is this the one from Pretty Woman? It is, where she's in the bathtub? It is. Love that movie. I know that's not the way real life is, but I love that movie. Okay, I'm going to go back in with that other brush, and I'm going to pick up Peach Smoothie and Creme Brulee, and I'm going to go back over that just to blend these together and just to make everything merry so it doesn't even look like you put on 3 different shadows. It just looks like one perfect ombre. Okay, now when I remove this tape, this is going to be a perfect, yes. Okay, I'm going to go back in with that darker shade, that Cocoa Bear. Just neutral browns. Right here, and follow the lash line. Okay, so I completely do not bore you. I'm going to do my other eye off camera, and then we're going to go to the next step. Okay, friends, so I've got both eyes looking pretty symmetrical. And now I'm going to take a black eyeshadow. I'm actually taking the one from the Jaclyn Hill palette. I just love her black eyeshadow. There's another one that's from Morphe or Makeup Geek that comes in a single, and it's really good too. But something just really matte. This is like a most beautiful palette. I know I've showed this to you guys before. You can get it at Ulta or online. Like I said, I think they had some inconsistencies with some of those like blues and greens, and unfortunately mine was one of them, and they were sold out for forever. Like I got it the day she sold it because I was like, when it went on sale. So I'm just picking up that black on a smaller brush. This one is the Morphe E36. I'm going to tap that off, and we're going to smoke it out, just following that lash line, just to deepen it up. Almost looks like we've got some kind of eyeliner on, but like I said, this is going to be more of a grungy look, so it's not going to be precise. Totally put that up there, and I did not mean to. Nothing we can't fix, though. Just smoke it out. Okay, I'm going to go into this, the one that had the Creme Brulee, and where I got that black that I didn't want it. I'm just going to lightly go over that and bring it out. You can pick up a little Creme Brulee. This is my eraser. Look, black, I didn't want that. Oh, look, it's better. A little bit more black. I can hear them walking down the hall, so I'm like, okay, here we come. But, you know, if it happens, it happens. Okay, I'm going to do the other eye. Okay, we're getting to one of my favorite parts because we're getting to the part where we're about to remove the tape. Okay, so I finished up the other eye as well. And look, it looks like, oh, you're messy. You've made a mess. That is ridiculous. But I'm just going to remove this tape, and you're going to be like, what? I hope. Look at that. You can't get any more precise. Perfect. Such a trick. I told this to somebody years ago, and they're like, I still do that trick you do with the tape. And I'm like, y'all, I didn't invent this. I saw somebody else do it, and now I do it. Okay, now with just a fluffy brush, I'm just going to clean it off on this washcloth. I don't know what I was going to say, paper towel. And I'm just going to kind of blend that just a little bit. Just in upwards motions, just so everything marries together. Same over here. Wipe it off again. Go in that crease. That noise over here, it's not me having gas. It's Faith. Right, Faithers? She's back on the bed. Maisie actually did come in a second ago. Yeah, I yelled at her. I'm just kidding. She came in when I was doing the other eye, and she was like, I wanted her to watch a video. And Faith came in to join us. Okay, we are going to take the Maybelline Eye Studio in, is it Blackest Black? Yep, Blackest Black. Best one ever. And I'm going to take that on a small angle Sigma brush. Sigma is a great brand of brushes. And I'm going to line my waterline with this. I don't know if I can do this and this at the same time. I'm going to do the upper one first. It's hard to do because I normally like hold my eye open. Can I do that? Let's see how tricky I can be. I think I can. Just hopefully you can see me just as well. Okay, I hold my eye open and I just tap it in there. And I'm not bringing it all the way in. I'm kind of bringing it like right where that black starts. It's the same. Can you see the difference between my eyes? And I'm going to do on the bottom lash line as well. Okay, can you still see me? I'm trying to see in my mirror and do this. Don't pull too tight on this under eye because we all know we don't need extra wrinkles. But it's really a good way to get into that waterline. Okay, once I have that in my waterline, I'm kind of just going to smudge it. It's kind of going to make the upper and the lower lid connect. You don't want to have that blank space right there. Okay, I'm going to do the other eye. Okay, friends, I've got both eyes lined, top and bottom. Now I'm going to take some black shadow with the same brush that I applied this gel with. I'm glad you're not in front of me. I totally would have spit on you. So it has a little bit of that gel liner on it and a little bit of shadow. And I'm just going to follow my lash line. This is a look that I absolutely, when I was telling you the other day about get some of those kiss lashes and just put like 1 or 2 tiny little spots on the outside. Don't forget to let it dry a little bit for it's tacky, because if you just stick it on, it's wet, it's going to slide around and then you get the white and then it's a mess and then you messed up your eyeshadow. Don't do that. And I was going to do that and I'm out of lash glue. So I even cut them. I cut them and I was putting them on and I was like, because I didn't have any of the individuals. I was just using regular lashes. Demi Wispies by Ardell. That's what I was going to use. I didn't have any lash glue and I was like, well, never mind. So you don't have to use lashes. I was just going to be a little extra because, well, I'm extra. So I'm going to build this on the outer edge. Just follow that lash line, but this would be a beautiful look for that because it would just make you look so smoky and just blown out. And it's changing your eye shape from being round to more of like almond. Okay, so now we've got that set. Okay, now I'm going to start applying my face makeup because this is not the look I was going for. Okay, friends, let me get some of this out of my way and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got my workspace cleaned up a little bit and I have actually the e.l.f. Prep and Hydrate Balm with purified water, shea, and vitamin E, and this has been highly recommended. I actually just want to put on the back of my hand to tell you what I think of it, but I've been dying to try this Poreless Putty Primer. Poreless Putty Primer. Poreless Putty Primer. I don't have a cocktail and try to do that. So it's got this little protector on it. You have to do a sniff test, and actually, it doesn't smell so great. Do you see where I put it right in the middle of my hand where it looks moisturized? Okay, hydrating and primer. Feels like it's got a little bit of silicone in it, but not too much. But I will try that next time. I'm dying to try this. La Mer. Is it La Mer or La Mer? It's a very expensive cosmetic line and face care, and I own nothing by them because hashtag I have 4 kids. Somebody, actually not just somebody, many people have compared this to that. So I think this was $8. Yeah. Doesn't really have a scent, but I like that. Okay, I'm just going to put my fingernail in it and just pick up just a little bit. Ooh, it's got a good texture. I don't know if I should put this on with like a sponge, but I'm just going to use my fingers because I'm just going to tap that into my skin. It does have some kind of scent, but it's nothing strong, but it feels like, you know, like you smell something and you're like, I've smelled that before. Push that into my pores, down my nose. Yeah, I like this texture. I do think that I would take a clean beauty blender and apply this next time. I don't really like applying stuff with my fingers. I don't know. I feel like it's unsanitary, which it's my own hands, and I seriously just got a shower. But I don't know. A little tacky, which will help with your foundation. Yeah, because my fingers feel a little tacky. I think I like that. We will wear it throughout the night and hope it doesn't slide off my face or do anything weird. I have been like going back to this L'Oreal. I need to go get another one. Can you hear that? It's getting close to being empty. But every time I wear this, I have somebody comment on my skin. So that means something, doesn't it? And I think this is like 10 bucks at Ulta, or you can get it at lots of places, but at Ulta, and this one's the Pro Glow. If you get it at Ulta, you can almost always find a coupon online. Like if you spend $15, you get $3.50 off, plus you get points, and I just like it. I love Sephora for the samples. There's a couple products that I wanted to try, and I was like, I need to go to Sephora. I don't know about Ulta and all their samples. Tap that. I exfoliated today and then did a mask, so my face is like more red than it normally is. I seriously cannot talk. I don't know what my deal is today. Well, I'm going to blend that all into my skin, and then we will move on. Okay, I'm just blending this in, and then we're going to go on to concealer, and I'm going to use a new concealer from e.l.f. that I ordered. I'm not sure about that primer yet. I feel like it's starting to like already move off my nose. So I don't know if I didn't let it sit long enough, or I used too much or not enough. I feel like I used plenty. But I do feel like it's moving off my nose, and I don't like that. I haven't set anything yet, but I feel like I've applied there a couple times, and it's still kind of moving. No, I want to cover my nose. Somebody, if I blow my nose and the makeup comes off your nose is red and the rest of your face looks beat, I'm like, no. Okay, so the concealer I'm going to use, and I just guessed my shade online, is 16 Hour Cameo Concealer. This is the one that's been raved about, and I feel like I have something in my eye. I got shade Medium Sand because it had like a neutral undertone. Oh, look at that. That's like the applicator, like Shape Tape. So I'm not going to do too much because I'm afraid. It looks really light on camera, but it's not too bad. Especially once I set it with some powder. I'm going to go down my nose. And for this, I'm going to blend it in with a beauty blender. I brought the Morphe one in with me, and I wet it, and I'm going to blend this in. See how that goes. Oh, see? Looks fine. You want a little highlight there. If there's a spot that you really want to highlight, leave it for a couple minutes, and then come back, and it'll just be a little bit more stronger. Does that make sense? Like it'll be more pigmented. I don't know why I don't know that word. Every YouTuber in the world that does beauty things says that 100 times a day. It's so pigmented. It's so pigmented. You've probably heard me say it already. Okay, and under here I'm going to be really careful not to get up there and take all that makeup off that I put. I'm going to go back under there once this is all set, but I don't want to ruin it, and I also want to make sure I do not mess up that line. If you take your concealer and kind of bring it up this way, it's going to give your eye that more effective lifted and almond shape. So I'm actually on purpose kind of bringing that up. I'm going to blend out the other eye, and then I'm going to set this with my Hourglass. Be right back. Okay, so I've got my face set and that concealer on, and I really like that concealer as of right now. Like as of right now, I'm like, whoa. It concealed really well. It's not crepey at all. It's not too thick, but it's not too thin. So I really like that. So now I'm going to go to the under eyes, and I'm going to take those brown shades I was working with earlier on this tiny brush, and I'm just going to smoke it out over here. Trying to keep it on the outer corner and just smoke it out and connect it to all that. They're over here announcing about like winning money on radios and stuff. Have you guys ever won anything on like a radio station or anything like that? I don't listen to the radio enough to do that, to be honest. When I'm in my car, I'll listen to an Audible book, or I'll even listen to a podcast, or just something different. Sometimes I just get bored with the radio. I just do. I'm smoking this out with those browns. As you can tell, bringing it down. Blowing it out. Yes, much better. What do you guys think? So far, so good. I have a white shade in here that, let me tell you the color. It is called Porcelain. And I'm going to pop that just on the inner corner, not inner corner to brighten things because this is more of a matte look, but just to kind of bring this back to my natural color in there. You guys can't see me because I'm looking in the mirror, so sorry. Sorry this video is longer than others. I don't want anybody to have to sit around for 30 minutes and watch a video because who's got time for that? Maybe if you're at the gym. Seriously, I watch Jeffree Star and all that kind of stuff at the gym, and people walk by and they're like, you seriously watching makeup videos or working out? Whatever to pass the time, right? Whatever to pass the time. Don't talk to me. Keep going. Just trying to burn some calories and get out of here. So that just brightens up the inner corner. Okay, kids, let's get moving. Okay, we're going to bronze. We're going to make that quick. I'm not putting any highlight on her today. This is more of a matte look. I know. I'm your glowy girl. I'm the one who wants to glow from the heavens with radiant skin and make it look so young and dewy and hydrated and fake it if I have to. But we are just bringing this contour in for some definition on those cheekbones and that jaw because you want to look like J-Lo. Okay, and then I'm going to take this blush. This isn't my normal blush. This one's actually Blush Cheek Powder Cosmopolitan 1. I think it's by Model. This is I got this in an Ipsy bag, I think. And I like it because it's just pink. It's just pink. Just more on the cheeks and just lightly drag it up. Trying to give that pop of color on the cheeks more than anything. I've not done my brows and I can look in here. I'm letting my brows like grow out a little bit. I don't know how I feel about it, but today I just put on just a little bit of foundation and curled my eyelashes because you know, that's how I am about eyelashes. And I was kind of like filling my brows. I was like, yes, look at them grow. Little brow gel, which you've seen me do every video. So I don't know why I don't edit this out, but I'm not tech savvy enough for that yet, y'all. Hang with me. I'll figure it out. Bring that tail just a little bit further down. And there's one brow hair right there that I don't love. See it? You see it sticking up? We'll wait till it dries and we'll take that off with the spoolie. Okay, I'm going to curl my lashes and we're going to put on mascara. Okay, I use the same mascara that I always use, my tried and true, the L'Oreal Voluminous. This one's the black brown or brown black, whatever it's called. But just lashes to make a world of difference. Because this is so smoky, that's why I think it's awesome that if you do fake lashes, if you put a little out here, it kind of flares out a little bit and brings this up and gives it even more of that smoky cat eye. Okay, lips. I'm going to use one that I've been just loving lately is this Melted Matte. It's the one by Candy Johnson. I don't know if that product's out anymore, but just any kind of like nude pink. Does that make sense? And it's matte, but I'm going to put that gloss on over it. Does anybody else find something like calming about watching somebody put lip gloss on? It's almost like you're doing it with them. You're like, just me? Okay. Yeah, I know. I don't do that. Weirdos. Okay. Thought I had something in my teeth. I'm like, great. I've been talking to you guys for almost 30 minutes with stuff in my teeth. Fantastic. But it's not. And this one might be lip plumping. It feels, maybe it's a little tingling. Huh. Maybe I should pay attention. It says lip plumping gloss right there. But it's not too much. Like I've had some, oh gosh, remember when lip plumping glosses first came out, ladies? Like you put it on, it was like your lips were like burning, but you did it because you wanted to be fuller, and really, did it do anything? I don't think so. So this one just has just a little tinkle. Okay, guys, that's my finished look. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a blessed night. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share. Have a blessed night. Love you guys. Bye.